Hi, welcome to another episode for Plot and Pots. Today I'm going to give you just a little tour of my garden. It's a nice sunny day, but it's very windy, so hopefully that's why I'm recording in the my garden shed right now, because it's really windy outside and hopefully you should hear me. But what I'm going to do is just going to show you what I have in my raised beds today. But I'll go in more in-depth details of the variety and what I'm trying to do with the garden at a later date. Okay, so let's go outside. Okay, so we're going to start right here with my borders. Okay, so flowers, they're coming in, which is lovely. The first thing that came up were irises, and that died back, and now tulips, grape hyacinths, I think, are coming in, and so there it is. So as you can see here, I need to put some gravel down here and then some kind of paving stone, because right now it's just dirt. So I put a liner down there to prevent weeds from coming through, but that's what I'm hoping to do. So coming through my garden gate. This first raised bed is a tall one, so this is where my sweet potatoes and yam will go in. In here I have my two variety of rockets, wild rockets and organic cultivated rockets. I'm just testing them to see what the difference are. And I have leeks, onions, beetroots. And under here I have lettuces, green and red, and chard. And this is going to be my courgette raised bed. So I have 4 different courgettes in there with gladioli in the middle, just to draw some wildlife. This is my hot pepper raised beds. And in the middle are aubergines, so I'm hoping they'll survive being outside. And under here, which I need to remove the netting soon because the broad beans are flowering, so insects need to go in here to pollinate. Have my apple trees. And another tall raised beds, I have my parsnips in here. So quite a few. I went a bit crazy with onions, so I have a whole raised beds of onions and plus a few more. This one looks empty, but actually I have, as you can see here, I have mixed herbs in here. So coriander, parsley, and basil. I have mixed lettuces, and also perpetual spinach, which will hopefully come up soon. Let's see. Yeah, I've just put it in a week ago, so there's nothing there yet. And this tall raised beds, I put a few, let's see if you could see them, okra. So this is an okra plant, and I'm going to see if they can survive outside. But so far only 2 came up, so this will look good. So this one is my strawberry plot. So I have Everest strawberries, which are supposed to climb, and then just normal pine strawberries, which is supposed to taste like cross between strawberries and a pineapple. So I have a few there. And this is my herb bed, which is I have rosemaries, garlic, lavender. Now this one's empty, but as you can see, more onions. Like I said, I've gone a bit crazy with onions and garlic this year. But in the middle, I'm going to put up some sticks, bamboo sticks, because that's where my runner beans will go. It's the first year I'm growing runner beans, so let's see. And this is the last of my white sprouting broccoli. And let's see if we could find some. Yeah, so it's the last bit, and they're so delicious, really sweet. I really like the white one rather than purple. But in the meantime, I'm still picking the leaves, and I'm using it like a kale. Just pretty much saute them up with some olive oil, garlic, and it's great. And this one, this raised bed is going to be my tomato raised beds. So I have quite a few in there, different varieties, but I'll go through them at a later date. And my dwarf beans. And this is my sweet pepper raised beds, plus 2 tomatillo plants in here. And then on either ends I have these teddy bear sunflowers. And another raised beds of onions and garlic. And this is my oriental plot. So I have Chinese cabbages, kohlrabi, bok choy, and choy sum. And in between the rows, because the beetroots is going to grow really fast, so in between the rows I put some beetroots in. And then this last raised bed I have celeriac, so I'm saving the space on either side because that's where I want to put my cauliflower in. And then a garden's not complete without blueberries. So I have altogether 6 blueberry plants. So hopefully it should produce a decent amount of blueberries. Rhubarb. And here are my potatoes. Now I only have a few raised beds on this side. So again, this is a tall raised bed, and I have radishes and carrots and muji, which is the long white Chinese radishes. And here, more onions and carrots, shallots, and what do I have in here? Mizuna. And coming out here where the pond is, I'm going to move the pond over to that space there, right there. And this is where my small greenhouse is going to be. It's only going to be about 6 by 4. So it's going to go in there. And then I have my 2 tall rose bush here. Not rose bush, rose tree. So hopefully I'm hoping for it to grow up and grow taller. And I'm going to connect them together to create an arch. And again, I need to put some gravel down here and then put some paving stones. And so pretty much that's it. That's my garden. So things are coming up, but still a lot to do. So I'll say bye for now, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.